Okay, guys, AI. Back in the 1960s, everybody was talking about AI. That AI was the future. Back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even the 2000s, even the 2010s. And 2020 was a big milestone for AI. And they were basically saying that AI were going to take over the world. And some people were panicking, and some people were having panic attacks because they thought this technology was going to take over their jobs and their daily lives. Well, guess what? In the year 2024, no one cares. That's right. In the year 2024, no one cares about AI. And apparently, AI is basically only a slight improvement. Basically, to run AI, you would basically need to run the entire internet around the world just to get it smart. And what makes it even more baffling is that companies were saying that they would need nuclear power plants just to have sustainability of AI. Over the years, we thought that AI was going to be the biggest thing of all time. Well, guess what? No one cares. I mean, when it comes to daily life stuff, it's only a slight upgrade. We already have stuff that helps us already. So, what is even the point of AI? And that is the point. There is no point of AI. And shareholders and investors, everything is tanking. This is probably AI is the biggest tank since crypto, basically. At high hype, and then it just tanked all the way down. And this definitely shows that investors don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what the consumer wants. Like I said, there was movies, shows, animation, everything you can imagine, and just commercials just advertising AI. And in the year 2024, no one cares. No one actually cares about AI. And honestly, I have even looked into it myself, and when it tries to make art, it doesn't even make good art. Heck, I've even seen engines where there was engines that was made out of AI, and basically the engine runs so poorly that it didn't even look like a video game. It looked like a code mess. I mean, apparently AI is not that intelligent than we thought. To be able to run AI, you would basically need all the information in the world to give it to the AI. And the worst part about AI is that AI has very serious copyright issues. It's basically just an algorithm that tries to gobble it all together in code and tries to make something. And since it's made out of an algorithm, basically you can have so many copyright problems when it comes to this product. And I kid you not. All of us thought that AI would explode ever since the 1960s, 70s, 80s up to now. But guess what? AI, not the thing anymore. No one cares. I mean, heck, I used to have dreams of AI taking over the world. I remember having this one dream where I saw the commercials of AI, and I had this dream that I was going to Fort Wayne, and cameras were basically so advanced that they could sense your every movement and see and sense how you're feeling. And if the camera sensed that you were feeling bad or afraid, the cops could go after you. That's how afraid I was about AI. But in the year 2024, no one cares about AI. I mean, heck, I wasn't planning on using AI either. I mean, I just didn't care. That's how much I didn't care about AI, and apparently a lot of people in the world agree with that opinion. We thought AI was going to be the biggest thing since the internet, but it wasn't. No one cares. No one absolutely cares. And honestly, I am glad that we're past this. Because, it's kind of like big corporations. They're just trying to control everything. And that's basically all that there is to it. Just big buzzwords, but little impact in people's lives. Now, obviously, there was going to be AI on phones, TVs, computers, but it's not selling. AI is basically not selling anywhere except for China, and that's only for Pacific people. No one in the world is buying AI products. And I think, and unfortunately, it just it hurt the investors more than it did benefit them. These big corporations, they're not making a penny out of this, except for China, with a few people out there. And even with the few people that love this technology and love it, it's only a slight minority. It's like this little when it comes to interest, when it comes to AI. The biggest thing in the world to a pea-size AI pea. Anyways, we don't know what the future holds, but it looks like AI is not the future. Luckily, we don't have to worry about a future where AI is going to take over, where robots are going to take over, possibly punch people, shoot people. I mean, obviously, we were afraid of that for years, but I can finally tell you now that that stuff is gone. AI is done. No one cares, and you shouldn't either.